Hello friends. Today I have something exciting to be sharing. Today I am going to Powell's Books for the first time. I have lived here for like 2 years and I still haven't made it out to Powell's yet. So I'm finally doing it today. I'm going with a friend and we are going to Powell's and we're gonna have a good time. Powell's is the largest independent bookstore in the world. It covers, I believe, like a whole city block. Maybe more than that. I know it's huge and I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to expect. I'm expecting to have a good time. That's what I'm expecting. So we are gonna go to Powell's and I've set myself a little budget because I shouldn't be spending a ton of money on books right now. It's not a good time for my bank account. I'm going to try my best to stick to authors I know I like or authors whose books I've read and try not to buy anything too off the wall. My goal is to spend around $50, so that's probably about 2 hardcover books right there. I'm gonna try not to go overboard. It will not go past $100. That is the ultimate goal today. So we are going to Powell's. I'm super excited and yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say, but we're getting books. Let's go book shopping together. And I asked TikTok, and I think the general consensus is I am cosplaying as the Stay Puft Marshmallow right now. I got this sweater a couple months ago from Depop. I really wanted a wool sweater. This is a 100% wool sweater from Ireland. And I was like, I need it. I need a sweater like this, but it is huge. I have it tucked in, like it is so far tucked in. And I think I'm giving Stay Puft Marshmallow, but I'm just gonna try and pull it off and hope I look cute. I'm just gonna wear it. I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna own Stay Puft Marshmallow. Returned. I honestly don't know how much footage I captured in that time. I need to work on getting over my fear of recording in public and like taking pictures and stuff in public, because like I am a creator. Like I do this because I like it, and you know, if I ever want to do this full time, you know, I gotta be able to get over that hump. So what you saw was a little glimpse of Powell's. I felt so overwhelmed in Powell's. They have a little map and it's like huge. Powell's takes up a whole city block. I was so overwhelmed. They have books organized by different rooms. They have different like color rooms, and whew, I felt so overwhelmed. We mainly hung out around like the fantasy and like YA fantasy area, and then we were in the rare books room for a while, which was super cool. When we were in the rare books room, I felt like I just could not understand like exactly what I was looking at. Like I could not comprehend like how these books are like so old and thousands of dollars. We saw a set of books in there that were $25,000. Like I just cannot like process that in my head. It was so interesting and just such a cool experience to be able to like be in the same room as those books. But I have a little haul. I've managed to stay within my budget. I'm super proud of myself, but also I just felt so overwhelmed. There were so many books. I had no idea what exactly to pick out, and like I was like, I can't go too crazy. I felt really overwhelmed, but I managed to stay within my budget. I will definitely have to be back there to do another vlog. I have more cash because, you know, currently I don't have a job. I've said this in like every video, but currently between jobs because I was laid off in December. And so that's why I make so many videos. But let's get into the haul. They had some freebies. I grabbed some for Peter as well, but they had these bookmarks. Never lose your place, and I just think that's adorable. And on the back it says Powell's Books. So super cute. That's just gonna go into my bookmark holder. Next, I got a postcard. I collect postcards for friends, and I also got one for myself, but this one's for myself. How cute. It's just an illustrated print of Powell's Books. So I need to like frame this or like put it somewhere. I panic bought a bookmark. It was in the checkout line, and then they were like next in line, and I had it in my hand, so I just kind of took it with me. But it's super cute, so I'm happy I bought it. There are a couple things I like really wanted, like, oh my gosh, there's the cutest stinking mug. I think I had a clip in it. Cutest stinking mug. It had a tea bag on it that was a book, and I should have bought it. And I'm like, Peter, you need to take me back and buy me the mug. I should have bought it. Can we talk about how adorable this is? I love it. That is also gonna go in my bookmark holder up here. These were also a freebie. They are little stickers that just say Powell City of Books on them. Powell's Books. I got 3 books, very successful and not going over budget. Books are so expensive. I was like looking at like adult fiction and fantasy books. I was like, wow, these are so expensive. This is an interesting book I picked out. This is Irish Fairy and Folk Tales by James Stephens. My friend actually picked this one up first, and I saw it and it looked interesting. It's just an anthology of just Irish folk tales, and I think something I've been interested in a little bit just after reading like Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I thought it would be interesting to like actually read some folk tales. And then I got Howl's Moving Castle. Howl's Moving Castle is written by Diana Wynne Jones, and I recently watched the movie Howl's Moving Castle, and I thought it was so cute. I loved it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try the book as well, because I saw like a recent, like one of those book boxes released a special edition of Howl's Moving Castle, and it just looked beautiful. But I was like, what if I hate it? I was willing to buy like the paperback, so I got Howl's Moving Castle. I don't think I'll hate it, but I watched the movie recently. So cute. So, the last book I got is A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking by T. Kingfisher, and I've read a T. Kingfisher book before, Nettle and Bone, and I adore Nettle and Bone. I thought it was such a good, like, light horror fantasy quest and a standalone book, and T. Kingfisher is such an interesting author to me because she writes horror fantasy type books, and then she writes like YA books. And this is one of her YA books, so I'm really curious about this one. This is about Mona, a 14-year-old wizard. She's not like the other wizards. She has the power of baking, and her familiar is a sourdough starter. And I've been getting into like sourdough starters and baking recently, so I thought this was perfect. So I'm excited to read this. It sounds really cute. And I like T. Kingfisher. I trust her as an author, so I'm excited to read this one. Okay friends, I think that is all I got. I'm gonna go ahead and shelve these books in my newly organized bookshelf, but I hope you enjoyed watching this short little vlog, and hopefully again I'll make another one in the future and just become more confident and comfortable in filming in public. That's one of my goals of mine, to be quite honest, this year. But I will see you all next time. That was a really awkward outro. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.